Hello, my name is Douglas King. I am the pastor of Grace Covenant Ministries, and I currently serve as president of Isaac. I would like to welcome you to our virtual journey to Washington, D.C. for racial justice. It's scheduled to begin August 15th and conclude on September 20th. Wow, what an amazing time we're living in. Myself, as an African-American male, as a Black male, have dealt with racism and systematic racism and overt racism all of my life. And so that's why, to me, this walk is so important. This is a time when we must make a stand against systematic racism, overt racism. We must make a stand so that all people can be treated equally. It's confusing, it's difficult, it's a time of feeling angry, confused, puzzled. What should we do? How can we make it through? Isaac has brought together a way that we can come together as a community, even in the midst of a pandemic, that we can virtually do this walk to DC for racial justice. It's critical. It's a critical time that we come together as a community, that we come together as a country. We need to come together and stand for racial justice. We need to stand for what is right. Racism impacts all of us, but especially people of color, Black and brown people are impacted by this so heavily. It's so prevalent in our society. So it's important that we come together, that we do this walk, that we engage in this work. Why? Because it's not only so we can make this life better for myself, better for Black and brown people of this generation, but we need to ensure that the generations to follow are able to experience a world that is free from all of these ills that our society has, that where we can experience racial equity and understand the importance that that is to us, not only as people, but just as a collective country, that we understand how important it is. So we're hoping that we can come together as a community for this walk, that we can understand how important it is. I know this is a time when many of us are tired, many of us are beat down by the things that are going on in society, but it's when we get tired that we must be willing to stand and be willing to stand strong. And when we need to gather strength, that we can lean on our brothers and sisters in those times that we are weak, because we will be weak and we will have times where we get tired. But that's why we're coming together as a community. That's why we're walking, we're rolling, we're running, we're swimming. We're just being active and doing everything we can to virtually make our way to Washington, D.C. So we want to invite everyone during this time to take part with us and become active. If you're not active already, what a great time it is for us to begin to be active. And because this gives us something to look forward to. It gives us an important reason to get out, and it gives us a vital reason to get out and to be a part of this amazing opportunity that Isaac has presented to us. And so I'm hopeful that based on what I have seen so far, just in the response to this virtual walk to Washington, D.C. for racial justice, that I am encouraged of the support that has come in so far. And I'm encouraged that we can make a difference in our society. Even in a time right now where white supremacist groups are planning to come and rally in our city, it just lets us know that the work that Isaac is doing is vital, it is critical, It is important because the values that they stand for are not values that represent our community. They are not values that we agree with. And so it just lets us know that we have to keep on working. We have to keep on walking. It lets us know how important this walk is, especially at this time in our world. And so I just want to thank you for your willingness to participate. We are excited about what this is going to begin to promote. We are excited about what's going to follow. We are excited about your anticipation. And we look forward to what's coming. We look forward to a better society. We look forward to equity. We look forward to dealing with our implicit biases. We look forward to justice for all. And so we are all working together to reach that thing that Dr. King talked about so prevalently, and that is the awesome thing of the beloved community. So we are walking, we are doing all of those activities in order for us to reach the beloved community. So again, we want to thank you on behalf of myself as the president of Isaac and the executive committee and the leadership board. We want to welcome you to our virtual walk to Washington, D.C. for racial justice. And we look forward to getting out and moving for a better world. Thanks.